Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
That's that. Settled. Revelio. Accio. This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metalworker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Levioso!
Clever. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Confringo. Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine. Revelio.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Watch your step round here. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. What's a human doing?
Accio.
Easily done. You are
Accio. Bombard. Defender. Accio.
Find him! Return me to the ground at once!
Accio. Protego. Bombarder. Confringo. Defender. Accio.
Defender. That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. Accio. being watched by a door.
Yes, of course.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Lumos!
We're being watched by a door.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Revelio.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. I'm good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
Someone there.
I can be used for better things than this so-called patrol. Not your best moment,
Protego.
No!
Accio.
I will make you pay.
Confringo. Incendio. Bombala.
There you are.
Accio! Incendio!
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for...
Revelio.
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics.
Confringo.
You can't return to Lodgok every day.
Accio. Revelio. Confringo.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Incendio. Accio. Stupid. Incendio. Accio.
How childish!
Stupid. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
Revelio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over...
Why is it crap?
Revelio. Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
Revelio.
If only I could get my hands on Fig or that student.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
One little moon calf, far from home, eh? Your spells glance off of me.
Levioso. Accio. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo.
I shall have been.
One less human to worry about. I won't.
Accio. Confringo.
The mist! You can't stop us. No!
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet. Revelio.
Clever.
Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo! Accio! Revelio!
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio!
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio! Aloha Mora. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Revelio.
It's confirmed what she needed to. Revelio!
Even more impressive than the last. Come by Spint Witches as soon as you can.
Accio! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Accio! Accio! Revelio! Revelio! Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Thank you again for delivering those potions.
Accio!
You will meet mine and my clients' expectations.
Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Defendo! Confringo! Bombarda! Accio! Revelio! Confringo! Bombarda! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio!
Way without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Accio! Levioso! Lumos! Wingardium Leviosa!
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio! Levioso! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Revelio! Accio! Reparo! Revelio! Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Bombarda! Defendo! Stupefy! Accio! Confringo! Protego!
Ugh. Shame you're so...
Revelio! Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you... Speaking of which, care to lose...
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck.
Absolutely.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. You almost beat me there, but I almost beat you too. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely.
Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Nice technique.
Wow, you are good.
I'm not too proud.
I practice as much as I can.
Well, you've only one opponent left now.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Now what am I supposed to do?
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were... Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my... We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. It was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower. The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Future generations may not truly appreciate... You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Revelio.
I'd like to shop in the hamlet.
beyond skill. Revelio. 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 Lumos.
The unfairness of being hung here. Why it warrants looking into.
Levioso. Revelio. Lumos.
The headmaster shows no compassion. Why does it look?
Revelio.
Don't think it's the delightful scent of you shall be unleashing. No, it's violently rank, and it's not.
Those bounties, they can be quite strong.
I wouldn't say Professor Howe and
Revelio.
Catch a whiff of anything, I mean, should there be rather a stench of some sort? Well, it's not.
Revelio.
Certainly sound like
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster...
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine...
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I... How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about...
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak...
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply...
A student.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed...
Now, to determine which student gets this right.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours. If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move on.
What could the headmaster want?
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt! Where?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply...
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses.
Ah, yes! Mixed with,
Are you feeling all right, sir?
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt.
Something is very wrong.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding... We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason.
What nonsense! That you would trivialize that.
A silly game. I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope.
I wonder why. Good.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children! Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting...
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells.
Well, keep at it, Broom.
They're not invisible, sir.
Speaking of...
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black. Sir?
Since I have you here, I want...
Oh.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with...
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for...
Well, yes. He's had...
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades to confronting Ranrock's loyalists.
What? Goodness. You cannot... I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply...
Well...
Good. Good. That'll be all, Weasley.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course.
But Master knows that...
Thank you. Never...
Of course, sir. Scrope shall...
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Confringo.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage.
You and your concoctions. I don't know.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbee. I'd get them myself. I was hoping you...
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't?
Ah, brilliant. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say...
I'll see what I can do.
Fair enough. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions.
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Revelio. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Who knew this was all down here? A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though. Reparo. That seems to have done the trick. Revelio. Revelio. This castle will never cease to surprise me. Confringo. I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio! Leviosa! Revelio! I'm going to have to get past this. Levioso! Reparo! Levioso! Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Oh. Revelio. Confringo. Reparo. One more to go and I'll make it across. Leviosa! Something is getting in the way of that platform. Confringo! Bombarda! Reparo! Leviosa! Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first. Accio! Accio! Leviosa! Aha, got it. Revelio.